Hey guys, what's going on? And look, I actually have some Battlefield 4 footage that I can finally show on my channel, which is awesome. A huge thank you goes to BattleRushFPS for giving me this footage to use on my channel. He really didn't have to, but he did, which is extremely generous of him. So I'm really appreciative for him for doing that for me. His channel is down in the description, so please go and head over there, subscribe as a thank you to him for this awesome gesture and giving me this footage. For all the lazy people out there who cannot be bothered to read the description, his channel is Battle Rush Gaming on the YouTubes, so go and check it out. The footage itself is a combination of infantry combat with the ACW-R and also some high-flying action with the Z11, Scout Chopper, even with a bit of jet ski action thrown in there for good measure. Before we get too far in though, I want to announce the winners of the game giveaway competition, which I did about a week or so ago. I had around about 10 games to give away, and it was really simple. I wanted people to post in the comments and merely state what game they wanted, and a funny reason as to why they should get it, and I would pick the best 3 and give them the game they requested. Clearly I would have to pick 3 people that wanted different games, but you get the idea. So the winners are, in no particular order, Kid Random TV wins a copy of Dead Space 3 for his comment. Robin Vastenhout wins a copy of Splinter Cell Blacklist for his comment. And finally, Shahil Shaikh wins a copy of Battlefield 3 for his comment. I really hope I pronounced your name correctly, my friend. I hope I did. I've sent you all a private message on YouTube. If I don't, however, get a reply from you in the next few days, I will move the key over to someone else, so beware. Hopefully very soon I'll be giving away some more games, so stay tuned for that. So Battlefield 4 is around 8 weeks away now, but in just over 3 weeks' time we're going to be able to get our grubby mitts on the beta, which is an exciting time to say the least. I think everyone's expectations are super high after seeing all the epic footage of Paracel Storm and Shanghai Siege. I got a chance to try the game out briefly during the alpha, but that was an extremely old build, obviously had no textures and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on an up-to-date build of the game when the beta drops. One thing I've been really blown away with is the level of customization that DICE has opted for in the new game. Not just in terms of the visual customization, of which there is a ridiculous amount of camo options I might add, but also the level of actual gun modifications they are now allowing, on both main weapons but also pistols as well. In the Battlefield blog it was stated that with all the attachment combinations, sights and camos, it equates to over 240,000 variations. Now that is some level of customization. Currently in Battlefield 3, let's say we're using the M16A3, which is of course everyone's favourite rifle. You love to hate it, you hate to love it, etc. With that gun we've only got a limited option really in terms of valid attachments. Mainly people will always use the foregrip as the main attachment. Sometimes people will just use the underslung, but mostly it's the foregrip. In terms of a secondary attachment, it will be the heavy barrel. That is the predominant attachment that's used. Sometimes you will see the odd person using the suppressor or flash suppressor. For the most part though, it's always the same combinations. Battlefield 4 aims to change all that though, with far more attachments available, and I'm not even including scopes. In the attachments we've already seen there are even 4 types of suppressors alone with varying usages. Apart from that you've got the flash suppressor, the heavy barrel, the compensator, the standard barrel and also the muzzle brake. But in terms of secondary attachments we've also got far more. You've got the underrail, the bipod, you've got the ergo grip, the angle grip, the stubby grip, the vertical grip, the folding grip and the potato grip. I'm sure it's called a potato grip because it's like a potato. So anyway, you can see there are way more combinations than there are in Battlefield 3. Each will affect the gun in different ways and give the gun different characteristics. So it's quite possible that in Battlefield 4 we will see far more variations of weapons, with many different people choosing different combos depending on their style of play, which has to be a good thing. You've got to remember as well that each weapon works in a different way. Some guns have more vertical recoil, some guns have more side-to-side recoil. So each one of these attachments will compensate for something different. For example, the vertical grip might give more compensation against vertical recoil, the potato grip may give more benefit for side-to-side recoil weapons. I'm using that as an example, but you get the drift. They'll all do something slightly different, and it'll really be interesting to see how that pans out. I really can't wait to get stuck in and find out if there is a certain weapon combo out of all these attachments that really hits home, kind of like the foregrip and heavy barrel that we see on most weapons right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how that actually pans out. Overall, it's an exciting time. Battlefield 4 beta just around the corner. Grand Theft Auto 5 is just about to be released on the 17th of September. If all goes well, I'm going to have some footage of that on this channel. So if that is something that interests you, then you're probably one of the 20 million people on planet Earth that that would apply to. Then check back here on the 17th for some footage. As always, guys, I really appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.